evening and welcome to Wednesday's edition of the Regional News. The United States is seeing some quote-unquote negative signals regarding Venezuela's commitment to free elections that could mean sanctions on the oil industry may not be extended, a U.S. State Department official said on Tuesday. Washington last year relaxed sanctions on Venezuela's oil industry in return for promises to open its presidential election to international observers and the opposition being able to choose its candidate, which has not happened. The U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Energy Resources said he plans to meet with Latin American leaders this week to discuss progress towards free and fair Venezuelan presidential elections and oil sanctions, emphasizing that sanctions easement would only be extended if conditions for competitive elections are secured. President Nicolas Maduro's administration has kept a ban on opposition front-runner Maria Corina Machado from registering her candidacy. Also, international observers are not expected to be present during the elections in July. If a license granted in October easing the sanction is not renewed next month, state oil company PDVSA would probably return to using mediators to sell its oil to buyers such as China, likely at discounts. Brazil's federal police formally accused former President Jair Bolsonaro of fraud on his vaccination records, opening the door to criminal charges. An investigation by the Accountant General Office had already found that Bolsonaro's vaccination records were falsified to suggest he was vaccinated against COVID-19 in Sao Paulo in July 2021, when he was not in the city. Police found in the report that Bolsonaro could be charged with falsifying data in the country's public health system (SUS) and forming a criminal organization to evade public health rules. The police said that the fraudulent certificates were issued to obtain undue advantages related to the evasion of sanitary rules established during the COVID-19 pandemic period. During his tenure, Bolsonaro repeatedly downplayed the importance of immunization and social distancing measures during the pandemic, which killed more than 700,000 people in Brazil. The police report accusing Bolsonaro of crimes paves the way for Brazil's prosecutor general to present criminal charges before the Supreme Court. Bolsonaro has already been ruled politically ineligible until 2030 for spreading electoral misinformation during the 2022 election. Police recently seized his passport while probing his efforts to cling onto power after he lost to President Luiz Lula da Silva in the election. And now for some international news. Scientists say they have successfully eliminated HIV from infected cells using Nobel Prize-winning CRISPR gene editing technology. Working like scissors, but at a molecular level, it cuts DNA so bad bits can be removed or inactivated. The hope is to ultimately be able to rid the body entirely of the virus. Although much more work is needed to check, it would be safer and effective. Existing HIV medicines can stop the virus but not eliminate it. The University of Amsterdam team presenting a synopsis or abstract of their early findings at a medical conference this week stressed their work remains merely proof of concept and will not become a cure for HIV anytime soon. And Dr. James Dixon, Stem Cell and Gene Therapy Technologies Associate Professor at the University of Nottingham, agrees, saying the full findings still require scrutiny. Other scientists are also trying to use CRISPR against HIV. Thank you for watching. I am TIANA Cole.